Sure. Yeah, just really, really excited for our guys. I thought they really competed at a high level tonight. Defensively, I thought they were great. I thought we fouled a little bit too much, but great leadership on the floor with Quayshawn and Taven and Derek Rowland and Vic Aloie. Just guys that really just wanted to win, and I left them alone a little bit. Well, not all the time, but left them alone. And really proud of the guys and have a tough-minded, very good defensive team. And most of the time that travels, and it traveled tonight.
Guys, the defense that you played today was just exemplary. Every time it seemed like, St. A's needed a bucket, you guys stopped them. Just talk a little bit about, and Tavin, I asked you this on the floor, was there, a commitment in practice this week? There really wasn't, as I asked Coach a couple of times, there really wasn't any adjustments or different preparations that you guys made, but did you focus on any one particular thing in practice that really came to fruition out there today?
Winning. Winning was the main thing. That's all we wanted to do, and we knew defense was going to be probably the most important part of that. So we came out, put defense first, and we got our result.
Quayshawn, you were out there most of the guy on the team today. Was there any moment when you realized that the game was turning? So it was 4 or 5 points for a good chunk of the second half, and you pushed it to 11. Was there any one turning point out there for you guys?
Yeah, like you said, when we went on that little run, I think we just got stops. We got big stops. Credit to our defense. And I think that, when we came down, we executed, and we was just able to get a couple buckets, get a couple stops, and then push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, Coach, as running the ship, this is the third time you played them. You played, 10 days ago? I know that was a really crazy game.
Yep.
Does that give, having lost to them twice and being able to learn from that, does that give you any benefit coaching leading into a game like this schematically, and then lost to the guys as well?
Yeah, I think familiarity always helps in this situation, right? Playing a team in your league, a team that you played pretty closely. It's funny, a good friend of mine in the coaching profession called me after our quarterfinal loss, and the first question he asked me is, what'd you learn, right? He didn't say sorry and all that. He said, what'd you learn? So, I think we learned a few things. We don't change much with what we do. I think St. Anselm is very similar, right? They're very good at what they do, and most of the time that's going to be good enough to win. So we had a few adjustments that we made, but, just some tendencies. But, we are what we are. We're a very good defensive team, and thought we learned some things about how to guard Chris Paul a little bit better, to be honest with you. But more than anything, it's always playing harder, playing more effort, playing with multiple efforts. And I thought our guys did a really good job of that tonight.
I think in addition to that, being able to guard Paul so well, you didn't allow tension really to have a great game, or a second scorer, to really go off, especially in the second half. With your preparation to really stop Paul, what were the conversations about making sure tension and other players didn't go off in this game?
Yeah, so I think when you're playing a team like St. Anselm, who plays in flow, who doesn't run a lot of set plays, so to speak, they have good basketball players. They know what they're doing every day. They do the same things. It's really tendencies, right? So, Tension's an excellent three-point shooter, 76 makes on the year. You have to run him off the line, and you have to make him beat you off the dribble. You have to keep Jessen off the offensive glass. I thought we did a better job with Chris Paul at the wings, getting into the middle, and in the middle, getting into his right hand. Just small little adjustments. And to be honest with you, our guys just did a really good job locking in and doing those things well. So, yeah, Chris Paul's a really hard player to guard. He's had an unbelievable career. It's fun to compete against players like him. I know our league is filled with guys like that year after year, and he's been one of the best we've played against. But I thought, if we could limit those guys' opportunities, particularly Tension, particularly Jessen, I thought we'd have our chances to win.
Did you ask about Majok?
No.
Okay. Curious to know about your thoughts about Major Majok having to play a lot of minutes in the second half with Lopez going down with the fouls. Thought he played really well for you. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Mage has been is getting more and more minutes throughout the year. I think early in the year it was a little bit hard for me to figure out how to play him, a little bit hard for these guys to figure out how to play with him, and I think that's been an evolution for us all year long, right? He's an imposing defensive presence, right? When you're 7-1, he's got good timing, good instincts. He really helps us defensively. Our numbers are what they are because he probably takes 10 points off the board to start the game. But if you look at our last 15 games, he's played 28 to 32 minutes almost every game. It's hard to take him off the floor right now. It's a little bit easier. Jessen was in foul trouble, and when they put him into Jackson, who's not really going to stretch the floor, it's a little bit easier to keep him on the floor. And that's been the biggest challenge with him is finding someone for him to guard that's a little bit closer to the paint. But, it worked out well tonight, and I thought he did a great job.
These two guys here, taking it to the basket and then, coming off the bench and hitting those shots. your thoughts about what it was like to go in against the big 6'7" guys and to score off the bounce.
I mean, it's something we work on in practice every day. You know, we work against the sticks, we work with pads. You know, Mage is 7'1", so we practice against him every day. You know, it's just something we've grown accustomed to, and you know, we should have made a lot more layups than we did tonight, but you know, it's just something we practice, and we're used to it now.
Go ahead.
Your thoughts about
Yeah, so like you said, we go over it every day. Coach really do a good job in stressing, you know, just getting to the rim, landing on two, finishing, making good plays. So with that, we do it every day. So, you know, when it's time to get it done, that helps a lot by us doing it every day. It becomes more of a tendency to just get it done, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll tell him to go. Tell him to go right there.